the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And on DC News Now at noon, the Washington Commanders step into a new era. We're getting you ready with the Burgundy and Sold pep rally at FedEx Field later today. Plus, new laws will soon take effect in the district. We're talking about both sides right now with the newly signed DC crime bill.
And it got a little bit noisy out there late last night as a line of storms and heavy rainfall crossed through, but it's all quiet as we head into the afternoon. Does this trend continue for our weekend? We'll have your forecast in just a bit.
Thanks, Damon. Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us for the news at noon. I'm Annalisa Gale, filling in for Mark Hall. Well, it's a new day for the Washington Commanders, and they're kicking things off in a big way. In an hour, the Burgundy and Sold pep rally will kick off to celebrate the team's new owners, following an unanimous vote from all 32 NFL owners. In his first public remarks, his owner, Josh Harris, talked about his own experience growing up as a Commanders fan and his goals for the team going forward.
This franchise is part of who I am and who I've become as a person. But being a fan is not enough. To be successful, we understand that we need to win championships, create a positive impact on the community, and create incredible memories and great experiences for our fan base, much like I had as a youth growing up in Washington.
Harris also thanked NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, saying he wouldn't let him down. DC News Now will take you inside that pep rally live at 2 p.m. And our Randy Bass got an early look at the setup for the celebration. She's at FedEx Field with fans getting ready right now.
Yes, lots of big plans today, and the vibes here are just getting better. You know, the rain has finally moved out, the sun starting to shine down on us here at FedEx Field, and it really is just a brand new day for Washington football. And in just a couple of hours, fans going to start pouring in here to the stadium for a training camp pep rally that was announced several days ago before the sale of the team, and we're expecting the owners to come out for today's event too. Other people going to be there today: defensive tackle Jonathan Allen coming out today, along with several other players, more Washington alumni, along with the Command Force. That's the team's entertainment squad. And of course, the team's hog mascot, Major Tuddy. Fans we talked to say they like what today's rally signals for the future of the team.
It's a good thing. You know, it shows partnership. It shows togetherness. And so just seeing that's positive energy, you know, the interaction with the owners and the teammates.
In his remarks yesterday, new owner Josh Harris acknowledged the team's strong fan base, saying a new era of Washington football is here, and that it is. And if you are heading out here to FedEx Field today, be sure to RSVP online and stick with us all day long for coverage of the Commanders. At FedEx Field, I'm Randy Bass, DC News Now.
Coming up in our next half hour, we're looking back at the moments that led up to this sale, including the controversy surrounding former owner Dan Snyder. For a full recap on these headlines and more right now, head over to our website, DCNewsNow.com. And the weather cleared up just in time for this pep rally happening soon, Damon. So many fans, I'm sure, excited about that.
Oh, I know. We didn't want Mother Nature to ruin the good vibes that we had going on out there. And it was a little bit soggy, noisy out there very early, but hopefully during those early morning hours, yeah, we just got that out of here and it won't interrupt things the rest of the day. No doubts, we saw a healthy dose of rainfall from that line of showers and storms that crossed through about 2 to 4 in the morning. It got a little bit of that noise going on out there, but thankfully we did not see any sort of severe weather, any sort of flooding issues from this. It weakened enough that we just got the rainfall, and there you go. Totals depended very highly on your exact location, but generally speaking, the highest rainfall totals from last night went to the places that needed it most across central Maryland, where some severe drought conditions are still in place. But here we are entering into the afternoon. Aside from a few passing clouds, possibly a stray shower back toward Garrett County, we're all quiet. We are all clear as we move into the second half of the day. The cold front from this storm system is still crossing through, and that's why we're seeing a little bit of that cloud cover and possibly a stray shower. But for the most part, the activity from last night is well off to our east at this point. And now we look forward to just a beautiful beautiful rest of the afternoon. Still going to be warm, possibly a little bit muggy with temperatures in the upper 80s. But as we head toward the evening time, those humidity levels will also be dropping as we roll on into the weekend. So the question is, does this beautiful weather, the low humidity, stick around as we go throughout the entire weekend? Or are we expecting the return of some showers and storms before we get to the end of the day on Sunday? We'll have a full look at your forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, Damon, thank you. And right now we're learning new details about a shooting at the Fort Totten Metro Station. WMATA officials telling us that a fight started among a group of people that led to someone pulling out a gun. It then turned into a struggle. The gun fell to the floor. Someone then picked up that gun and shot a man. Now a special officer on scene confronted the shooter where gunshots were exchanged. The overnight shooting disrupted Metro riders' morning commute. Our Tosin Fakile is at the Fort Totten Metro Station with the very latest.
It's back to business as usual here at the Fort Totten Metro Station. The train station reopened to commuters at about 6:45 on Friday morning at midnight. Metro Transit Police tweeting that two people were fighting over a gun when that gun went off.
I'd say everything got bad around here.
Many commuters arrived at Fort Totten Metro Station on Friday morning ready to hop on the train to work or start their day. Then they realized they couldn't because of a shooting that happened late Thursday night.
Every time you look around, somebody getting shot somewhere.
Metro Transit Police say after the gun went off as both people fought over it, a special police officer returned fire after being shot at by a suspect. Investigators say the victims are a teenage boy and a man, and both were taken to the hospital. The incident interrupted people's morning commute. So how are you going to get to work now?
I'm going to the Navy Metro Station, get back in my car and drive to the Navy Metro.
And as days started to break, the Metro Station reopened to commuters glad to get on their way, still disturbed by what happened at a place they frequent.
It's very concerning that something like this will happen where people travel to work every day, travel to school, travel to run their errands, and plus it's close to my neighborhood and my neighbor's neighborhood and where we live.
We're told D.C. police will be leading the investigation in this case, which they say is standard when the shooting involves a special police officer. We're at the Fort Totten Metro Station. I'm Tosin Fakile for DC News Now.
And right now, the Prioritizing Public Safety Emergency Amendment Act is now a law in the district. Mayor Muriel Bowser says the bill will allow police to access more private security cameras purchased through the district's camera rebate program. Now, police say crime is up 30% compared to this time last year in the district. This bill will also allow judges to keep suspected criminals in jail before their trial if they have been previously convicted of violent crimes. One city leader says still more needs to be done.
Now we wait. I mean, now is the find out part. I am a big proponent of believing that not everything requires a law enforcement response. So where is the investment in trauma care specialists? Where are the proposals around a more holistic approach to crime?
In a statement, Mayor Bowser said, quote, "We know that a safer D.C. is possible, and this legislation will fill gaps in our criminal justice system." And right now, one person is dead and 5 others are recovering from injuries after a crash inside of a Northwest D.C. parking garage. It happened at MedStar Georgetown University Hospital yesterday. The victim has now been identified as 68-year-old Jewel Regina Basilio Bellegarde from Silver Spring, Maryland. Police say the driver was trying to make a 3-point turn in the garage when the car accelerated. The driver tried to avoid hitting the wall and then hit the valet station area where people were waiting for their vehicles.
I would like to point out that some primary care was immediately instituted by an off-duty MPD police officer. I'm told she's a 4th District School Resource Officer, and one of our paramedics said she did outstanding work in providing primary care to these patients.
It is still unclear why that vehicle accelerated. The other victims had non-life-threatening injuries. Well, 2 new projects are coming to Frederick County, Maryland. The National Capital Region Transportation Planning Board approved over $500,000 for those projects. Michaela Newton covers Frederick County for us. She has the latest details.
Well, 2 new projects coming to Frederick County will be something hikers, bikers, and commuters can look forward to, and something the Transportation Planning Board says will expand the region's trail network. This week, the National Capital Region Transportation Planning Board approved a $3.2 million project for transportation projects in Maryland. 2 of those are in Frederick County. One near new design road that will connect the city of Frederick with the C&O Canal.
Use the trails here, the C&O Canal and other trails in the areas.
I think it's a well-deserved idea. I think it's a good idea to have them because it's a good place for people to, bike, It's good for the public just getting out.
And another in Brunswick that would create a new restroom area.
I think we've learned a little bit from the federal highways that travelers, enjoy rest stops, and that helps to support the regional economy, and so if this can lead to more comfort for bikers and hikers, I think that's going to help a lot of people.
John Swanson, transportation planner for the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments, says the projects are vital to continue working on the region's trail network.
Yeah, they're great projects, not just because they're make sense locally and are going to have an impact locally, but they're sort of regional models, things that we're trying to do throughout our regions. Transit is a big priority of ours, and that's something we'd like to promote throughout the region. So little projects like this can really kind of make a nice impact.
Now, we are told that these projects could take years to complete, so we will keep you updated. Reporting in Frederick, Maryland, I'm Michaela Newton for DC News Now.
Michaela, thank you. Well, classic jazz singer Tony Bennett died today at the age of 96, according to his publicist. His cause of death was not released, but we know he was previously diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2016. Bennett had a decades-long career singing alongside stars like Frank Sinatra and Lady Gaga. He released more than 70 albums over the course of his career, bringing in 19 Grammy Awards. We'll have more on his life and legacy later on in the show.